Good morning, Yeasin, and yeah, I just woke up and I was just scrolling my newsfeed to find some better place to live. But I think I have slept well last night. And yes, there was some interruption, but I think it was quite like how many hours I slept last night? Like it is over 6 hours, and yeah, it is good for me. So, what are going we're going to have today? We have created this kind of view already, and we have created our test. And now in this video, we need to find some API to connect all those stuff. So first of all, our requirement is we need to know how many time zone we have in this tiny world. Okay. And secondly, how can I convert it from one to another? So let's do some Google search. Oh, I mean that. So time zone in Flutter, maybe we'll already have a package for it. Oh, see, we have already a package for everything. We have this one, TZ time zone. Nice. I need to play with this package now. Diamond it. What it actually give us? That's what I am interested in. Like, we can go to our repository, BSD2 license. It doesn't matter. Okay, database this one. Okay, it is like a few half MB database. This is quite a big for a website. Isn't it open source so that I could just use on my JSON database and then I can just call this thing. It will increase more latency. Maybe just use this package for now on. It really doesn't matter. We can add a tiny cool animation so that the user don't get bored with our database. So this is the thing. And where is that an example? We just need to import it, initialize it. Why we need to initialize it? I need to see how it has been built under the hood. So this is our time zone dot. This is just a barrel class. This is also another barrel. Okay. Initialize it. Raw data. Raw data. What is raw data? Okay, let me say this one. Ah, you see, it is using HTTP under the hood. And if we check this thing here, we'll get where it is getting from. And they have already told us where are they getting it from. Okay, so we really don't need to dig around, but let's explore few methods. Let us ooh, really good. Yep. And yeah, this is actually, I think this is the thing we want. We have tz date from UTC tz. Okay, what is new work? Get location. Okay, so we have our string like this one. What I am interested, does it provide us the full list? That is what I'm interested in. So I can go back. I can read the documentation. Hey, it is a book from another one. This is the time zone. One book from another. Okay. But who made the pub and okay, we cannot use it. You can see the last active, it was active like 10 years ago. So it is safer to use this package instead because 3 months ago. And this is actually a simple thing to handle. Maybe I can just forget that use it. But while it is getting this kind of likes and download, so it is safer to use this one. And now I'll check the reference. So you have kind of this way, get location. What I'm interested in, like to get this location. To do okay. So now I'm interested in this kind of location, so that I can show on the UI. How can I get it? Location does keys and location keys does slash. So from this location, I can get all this time zone, and they have 429 time zone. This is great, I believe. Yeah, let's just play with this thing, I believe. We have location data time zone. From UTC, this is good, I believe. I can use it. Yeah, let's just use it. Maybe do we have any other option other than this package? Flutter time zone, native time zone. It supports well. I also an Android support. Doesn't it mean it support on web? They should have like included. Hmm. We have two options here, but let's just use that one. This one. Maybe it will be easier for us. I can grab it like this one. Where am I? I'm not gonna increase it, okay? Uh, YAML. This one, let's set that dependency. No, this is good. It should like give me something instead of Flutter plugin. No, it okay, it can be done like so. Was our example. Um, let's add this one here too. What I mean, earlier the morning it is hard to type. Let's just add this section here as well. Yeah. So now I can come here. I'm just going to explore that API. So um, I can use a floating action bar. Floating action button. Loading action button and on press. Let's just play with that selection. Okay, invalid const we know what is. So now we have our time zone one. So this is now the thing. Let's import it. Package. Time zone. Time zone dot join. And first, what I'm interested in time zone dot use Yeasin. This is not what I want. I want location. So locations dot keys. Let me check the API. TZ standalone. Do I need to import differently just for this sake? If this is the case, they could just like have it in a single one. Doesn't make sense. TZ dot get location. Yep, yep, buddy. So they have this one. Um, yeah, let's try. Come on. Why it is like complaining? Like this one, but I need to get the keys here. Location dot key like this. I need to check it. So let's just do a print. We could you know what, let's just remove in all this section to another part. Okay, so I can do vi to delete it, and this, yep. So we can return from this section widget, um example we have a line, and then from here return our column children tone. But so now I can go back here. So this will be our old code base. Okay, I can come back here now. I don't have to use the tab here. I can just use like this one. So first one, it will be our text, and I can just use tz. What was that? Tz dot location type. Let me check it out. So this is not what I want. I want something like this one, and it comes from locations time zone database from this position. So I can just print it out all the thing. I think I did copy, maybe not. Let me zoom. Okay, so we can do it here. Actually, we shouldn't declare variable here, but for me, this is a test database and single one, it really doesn't matter. So shift I text. Okay, and we can remove this section. Let's just do it by hand. And this is saying we can't use this thing, but we can always use toString. And let me use the tmag just to be safe, because there are times it will be. Maximum goals no element found. What do you mean by no element found? Times it, no element. Oh, I need to initialize it. Let me check that documentation. You see here, I need to initialize it. I can just do it here. It says it doesn't define. Hold on. What happened with the documentation? Based on their documentation, it should initialize. Okay, this is a future. Makes sense. But maybe they have changed the name. Initialize tangent, yeah. So this wasn't the case. Maybe I can just fix that readme for them. So what is the difference? Initialize time zone. Okay, they have added the prefix. We could just fork and create an issue to change this documentation because it is necessary. Anyway, let's open that. Come on, go back to the normal. Why you are complaining? I can run you again. Actually, you shouldn't do it like this. This is not a good thing to do. The way you need to handle, use a future variable, then initialize it. Not like this. It's saying to do, okay, this might be on a black background. So let me do something. Wrap with the widget, this one, and use default text style. This one, and for the style, let me pass the color. Color is up. No. Come on, color is fine. I can do a hot restart. Hold on, doesn't it support? Why? I mean, it shouldn't cause us any trouble. Does it mean it expect us to have like any future builder? I can do that, but that is kind of unnecessary for this one. And I can remove it from here. I can use a future builder. It is not actually the case. And then on this section, I can wrap with the okay stream builder that will do. And let's create a future variable. Uh, like it won't be like this future, it will be like this one. Now I can come here. I really don't need this section here. Okay, and we are not gonna use stream builder. We're gonna use future builder. I really don't know what it is going to return, and so instead of future stream, it will be future. We have our future here. This is good. If snapshot, come on, show us, show us. If snapshot and dot is in data, we can just return circle operation indicate. And another thing I need to check is if we have like error. Sometime I don't know why it doesn't work by stream, but let's assume it works fine. There is an error here and 0. Let's use that. Snapshot dot here. This will I can just think some bit. Oh, line 9. Line 9 is perfectly fine. What? Why it is complaining? Do. Can we check it? We'll have our scaffold, and I think I expected one little one. Okay, so now and it comes from this one. So snapshot has that this will be connection instead. No. Connection state is equal to connection state dot. Let's use the done and the okay. Now we can see that we have some error. But why this thing didn't work? Okay, I need to move it at the top. So we can remove it. And I think it will be one down. This is that. Why it is not quite yet? Alright, I don't think it really support on uh, Linux build. It says it supports on Linux. But it is not working on Linux. The thing I can try Flutter on the web server. Okay, we have our in this location. I'm going to copy it. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to open it. Unsupported platform. So it really doesn't support both of these ways. So I cannot just use them. They should have told us here. They should have included like this millions and for support. HTTP. Ah, let me show you. This also support for all. I think they haven't implemented it properly. Like browser.cat, they have it. Then for the browser, it should work fine. Let me check his example code. Mm, let me see example. All is saying I have to initialize it, and then I just have to use it. That's all. The top level important libraries within the case it is a common in showcase each location is data. Newark. I really don't care about this one. I also don't care about this section as well. I just care give me something that works for the timing. So this is not working. Time zone package for lighter wave and Linux. It says Flutter time zone, not that time zone. Let me try this one. This is a fork lack of maintenance, okay? Like 2 months ago. And um I think I already have one. And yeah, no, this one. Text paste here. And let me comment it. Okay. Flutter pocket. It will work, so I can go to my main and let me check this. It is very wrong, I think. So we can get the local time zone. Um, of OS main operating system. This is good, I believe. This one should be good. If it is a future, it's fine for me. So what I can do, this one time zone, DDD, DDD, I can just use this one. Flutter time zone, the dart. Okay, now I can use, I don't have to use it. Flutter time zone dot. Yes. This is, I think this one is better. So all like is I can just um I just collapse it. So I have a list of time zone here. Every level sets. Every level set will be snapshot dot data. Every level every level every come on, no, this is not what I want. Level sets, okay, anyway, it doesn't really matter. So I can just test it out here. And oh, it should do it. We can just use twist string. And now let me just build for uh, we don't have to build for the web because it's native one. We have it. So we just need to have a single jelly scroll view. Wrap with the widget and widget scroll view. That will do, but why it didn't get applied here? I need to have this background. I mean, this should get applied. Oh, just use this. Okay, now go. So we can see we can have our time zone like this one. Do we have Dhaka? We should have like oh, it will be hard to see for ourselves. Can you use something like we can use like let me show you my time zone. They already gave us this one. So dj.timezone.get local time zone. Actually, this API is much more better. We can it actually a future if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's the future. I can uh it really doesn't matter what I'm interested in. Let's just print on the console. Okay. Init state. This is not where it's supposed to be going, but I'm gonna do it like this. List dot what should we say it available time zone, and let me do it in a way so that I can just copy and paste into my package. That will be easier for me. So we need to get the seat and we need to get my time zone here. I can, so two different things. I can use a record too. That will also work, but it will be unnecessary just for this one. Okay, let me list out available time zone. This one will be this, and another can be nullable my time zone. So this is the two things. Okay. So then this is a very bad practice to do, but hey, variable time zone is equal to ring, and I can call the set state. Another thing I could use a Flutter await, this future await, this one. So it takes a future, but I'm gonna pass it. It doesn't have to be better. First, I just need to make it work. And set state to different in my time zone is equal to 3. And I really don't need this future builder anymore. So yep. And this one will be a giant, and I can just go here from this section. I don't need this. I need one another, and this section will be, we can use a list view builder, list view instead of this one. So remove widget, we don't need this. Let's use expanded and list view builder separated. Yep, separated makes more sense. So available time zone dot length, and I can play with this item builder. I actually like to put it here, and then I like to put a separated builder. I don't care about either index or those things. I can just use a size box, and height will be like 24. If I have a tab event, I like to have like 24. If I don't have a tab event, uh, if it is just a heading or description, then I use like 6. And if it is something like title and content, then 12 or 16. It depends on the UI. So let's just use I, so that I have to type less. So Return will return a list style from say here, and this will be our title. This one available time zone, and this will be I. This is good. And if we don't have anything, it will be just an empty. We could use it like here. If available time zone dot is empty, then let's use text. Maybe it is a false positive thing, but let's just do it. And then I like to show it my time zone. Also your time zone and my time zone this way. Now let's do a hot restart. First it will be loading. Oh, I need to do a hot restart. Now I have all these thing. 24 is quite big. So the reason it is big, we already have some padding on our list style. So did I remove something? List style. I really don't get it. It should merge with this one, but it is not doing it. Let's use this one. Text style, color. Color is not right. But okay. And now okay. Now this is good. Uh, Not everyone have like short prefix. How can I get that short prefix? This is the thing. Asia Dhaka. Hmm. I was interested in like BSP. It feels cool instead of Asia Dhaka. But this will work too. But our animation is kinda wasted on this way. What we need is source delegate. I can add it here. Wrap with that column. Wrap with this center. Yeah, we can do center and expanded it. And we can use filtered item here. We can use source box, source bar. Let me see how does it look. And we can just do it. I actually use source delegate end of the day, I believe. Not this one. Source delegate is much better for our case, or maybe this will be a different view. Okay, let's just use it. So let's use the controller, source controller, and instead of this one, it will be filter time zone, and I can use this one as well, filter time zone, filter time zone. Okay, so now I need two different things. One will be when I'll search controller, and then it will be text editing controller, and another list will be, okay, let's just use the filter time zone, this one. So we'll have this one. Now I need to listen this thing. Now source controller dot add listener, we can just use filter. I just use the listener here. Listener, source listener. So listener, and I'll handle it on a separate method like this one. Provide source, source listener. I know this one. Did it go source listener? No, no. Source listener, this one. And I can listen to this one. So what we'll have? Final text source controller will have this text. We can just trim it. So if text, okay, one thing I forgot. If text dot is empty, if this is empty, then we'll have filter time zone is equal to available time zone, else, and where it contains. That's what I want. It would be nice to have a fuzzy finder instead of this one. Maybe I'll just think about that thing as well. So filter time zone, this one will be available time zone, where, let's just filter it, where in a dot to lowercase contains text dot to lower. Okay, that is what we want, and we need to convert it to list this way, and then end of the day we need to update the UI. I think I did it. Okay, it is complaining that we have mispronounced it. Controller. Actually, I have still I often get one thing we haven't done it yet. Like we haven't disposed it. Before super the dispose, it will be source controller that dispose. There is one thing I have noticed, like doing stream is like, what should I say? Dream string is like playing a guitar and singing at the same time. Okay, dokie. So this is what it will be. And here is the thing. I want to set it so when that I get face, I need to initialize it here too. So it will be filter time zone. Let's feed it as a sublist this way. So I'm passing a clone instead of original one. So now we can see we have it. Let's just type Dhaka. I can get it from here. This is good. Maybe I can add some padding here. This is the thing I can do. I can just reduce this section. What I mean, let me show you. So from Asia Dhaka, I will just show DACK8 Dhaka. So on hover, I'll show them all. Okay, so we have it here. I cannot just pass the time zone that thing. Okay, dokie. So this package is actually good and I'm getting it here. This is the two thing I need. Another thing I can use a source delegate that will also work. Now, what I am interested in, get the time difference. So first task is done. Okay. So within 10 minutes, let me see if I can figure out how can I convert the time zone. So if I come here, while this is the time zone, it should give us the way uh, of changing different time. It is supposed to give us I can explore something. TZ dot time zone. It actually doesn't give anything. Time zone. But it does its jobs perfectly fine. So I need to find it out different way to convert it. Convert it. Come on. Time zone. Convert time and date in Flutter. The better way to search nowadays not to use any search engine, but to use like, hey, this is dart angular that yeah, both will work. They don't doesn't make sense if you use can create a condition of your such as UTCRF available. You can drop the time in custom class and from the record. You also need to able the offset each time zone. Yes, I'm trying to find this offset table. We have already done it for me. Date time has a time zone name. Hold on. Ah, so I can use that. Yeah, it is untrending now. So this is the thing we get from our native time zone, which is good. And now what I'm interested to EST time zone, like this one, like to convert it. Okay. TTT. So we'll provide. We need to give that name like this way, from this to this. We can do that. I wrote a package so it can be converted time giving the worldwide. Take a look. Why don't you just publish a package, bro? Instance. If you name it like this, a package for a time zone, nobody gonna find it. Like, there is few things we need to keep in mind. If we have a time zone, then it should contain either time or zone because that's the way we search. Anyway, so the truth is now we can use our time zone like this. So yeah, This one is also useful. Let's just add this one. That's why I didn't remove it. So pubspec.yml. No, not this one. This one. And come on, show. And we can go here. So we need to give a dummy data. Okay. So we have everything. This one is also working. We have our dispose controller, that is fine. We really don't get the variable time zone. What I am only care about now is to convert something. But if it fails here, then I cannot use it. Oh, look. It is saying I have to import a different one for each one. Hmm, interesting package. Hey, I can use it. Uh, TC converter, TGC. Okay, now it's better. So I can TGC the initialize time zone. I really don't know it will work or not. Like it says it always have a value, but it never. I can just do it. Void phase time phase local TV. This is a very bad thing. Yeah, this is, but I have to do it for now on because I'm trying to figure out if this package is actually gonna work for me or not. So I can do this one here and this one here. At least it will be better not to do it like this. And this will be my time zone. And I can use await. And I don't need this. Yes, I'll be needing this. It will be missing and it will be like available time zone and I need to use await. So I really don't need this thing. This is good. No. Hmm. This is good. Okay. Now let's just do a hot restart. It doesn't work this way. Why it doesn't work? I need let me use Google. No, not Google. ChatGPT. Doesn't work for Windows Linux. How can I change the offset for local time? Which Uh, how can I? Come on. Sure. Different dimension. Come on. This is like a dummy question in Flutter. Oh. Time zone machine. Open link. That allow 5 ways server to discover time zone calendar territory parsing. Yes, I like parsing. Is the amount of nanoseconds. Local date time, local period, offset. This is what I want. And this is one time machine. I might love it. Basic time dot now UTC to local times in zone parish. Yes. VM letter. This is seems perfect. I really don't care about the IO. Direct dot format create is simple, yeah. I think I might like it. Even it is a 3 years old. If it works, I like it. Yeah, it will be simple Dart code. It has some fork. Uh, Actually, I don't have any fork, but some people have it. Let's try. The reason I didn't, uh, it would be much safer to use ChatGPT for research, but the issue I face, it gives us some biased data. Only the popular one. Yes, popularity matters. Now I can go to my main.dart one. I cannot use this section. I can use time machine. Let me import package time machine TMC as TM. I can just use TM. Yep. And now I really don't need to have it for my time machine. Instance.now. Instance.now. I need to do it like here. I always had to because under the hood they are maybe initializing that time offset. I mean time offset table. Then come on. It should be future. I know. PM. Oh, if I am using this P, yeah, and then fetch local DB. Sometimes it just work and it doesn't work. Now for the time machine, it should work. Oi, oi. What is the issue with all this space? I have something in my eyes. It passed over 1 hour. Initialize something. Am I missing something? Widget binding dot instead. Uh, what was that? Flutter widget, Flutter binding, ensure initialize. Not so sure. Still getting this error. What it is complaining about? It is showing something like mount issue root SSL. That has to handle misses. It is actually not giving me anything useful. Why? Let me check this one. Like this will be avoid, then it will fetch. So it is not an issue for this section. Okay, then why it is complaining? Says it works, but some places here it is also using the root bundle. Damn. It has too much that I mean 4 years ago I really don't think like it is compatible now. Do, 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 do. Library for Flutter web and server support. Dingo. Okay, let me try this one. Is maintaining so I can use it. So our YAML file, all I have to do just paste it. So I think we have fixed all other stuff. We don't have it now? Ah, time machine. Okay, he used. Hold on. Did he name everything? You really didn't have to do it like Still this issue. Let's use a future. Future makes more sense. But what I'm going to do, I'm not gonna waste more than 1 hour on this hobby project because there are some actual work I have to do. So what we have find today, let me clear out what works and what doesn't work. This is the two things I need to like maintain, okay? Because I really don't wanna do things again. Like, so for me, what works? If I go to my YAML file and then I use this one, Flutter engine, this this one, uh properly gives us the time zone, available time zones and local time zone. Oh, I need to use Wakilin. I should disable it by default. Let me um this one enable. I should update the template. I forgot that section here. Wakilink, I think it was Wakilink. It was false. Lua file. All just for the same purpose. I can use Wakilink. Wakilink like this, or it was equal. This one, okay. So time zone properly give us this one. What doesn't work? What doesn't work? So if I go back to my YAML file, time machine or time zone, time machine or time zone, time machine, time machine 2 or time zone is failing to build, failing, are failing away. It is not, or it will be end. Failing to initialize for me. What all I need to do? All I need to figure out get the time offset data set so that I can parse from one time zone to another. This is all I need. So later, maybe build another one. Let me use lazy git on a different section. Should I push it? Yeah. It doesn't complain again. Time zone. What is that? It will just give us the thing we want. Okie dokie. Let's push done. I don't need you. We just close it. Yep. That's it for today.